Downtown Pismo Beach, this is where it's at. Imagine stepping out your front door and you're right there on the beach or in all the local restaurants and fun things there are to do in downtown Pismo Beach. But it does come at a cost. It's very expensive to purchase property here, and it gets really, really busy during the summertime, 4th of July, in event weekends. This place is nuts. It's hard to park. Anyway, hit that subscribe button. Let me know, what do you think? Could you live in downtown Pismo Beach? Okay, so you can see that I've zoomed in to the downtown area. This is where it all began in Pismo Beach. It started in the early 1900s up until about the 40s or so. And then obviously they're still building down there. So this is the birthplace of Pismo Beach as a resort town. It was developed around the rail access and the beach tourism. Pismo Pier, which is right here, this was really kind of the main attraction that brought people into town. And then the original building down here, and some of the original homes are still here. They were just small beach bungalows, and they were designed to drive people in and serve as basically little cottages and vacation homes. So there's really small lots and high density in the downtown area. And then there's a long history of rebuilding and then moving up into mixed use. So the advantage of this area is that it's super walkable. You can walk pretty much anywhere from this downtown area down to the pier, to the stores, to restaurants and everything. But I want to show you what this downtown area looks like. So, okay, so we're going to start right here. This is Rosa's Restaurant. We're on Ocean View Avenue. There's the motel, and then here's the surf shop up here, where they sell all kinds of really cool trinkets. But that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you some of the residential areas. I chose this street right here, Ocean View, because I used to live here. The very first house that I lived in was right here, this little yellow house. And when I first moved in, they had just finished this big building. But what I wanted to show you is this is an original like Pismo Beach cottage. And so is this. They're all those homes are packed onto one lot. And so a lot of times what we see in Pismo Beach is people are buying these lots with the little cottages. They knock the cottage down and then they build condos like this. And it's really obvious as we go down Ocean View. It's a perfect example. So little beach cottages right here. And some of these just burned recently. But then look, right next door, we have this big property. So look at this piece of land is about the same size as this one with the little cottages. So, and then let's go down the street. So we're only a couple blocks from the beach here, but you can see, look, big houses. The closer we get to the beach, we're going to see some more growth, but we still have, look, little bungalow, big lot, open lot right there. That's been open for a very long time. And then as we get closer to the water, then we're going to see bigger builds. And then when we get right down here, we get into the hotels. Here's the Sea Venture. But look, Sea Venture Hotel, big giant hotel right next to this little bungalow. And then there's another one right next door and some more here. So Pismo Beach is really pretty neat in the downtown area. Now, let me show you why it's so popular here. One, it's right by the beach. It's close to the pier. And then we have boardwalks and we have walkways that you can take. It's not going to let me go down, but look at this walkway goes right down to the pier. So you can walk on the beach. You can go all over town. So that's our downtown district. Now, just off of Ocean View, we're going to go down Cypress Street. And this brings us down to the stores. So see how walkable this is? And then we have lots of new hotels here. But anytime you go down here, there's going to be a lot of foot traffic. Now we're at Cypress and at the main street. There's Splash Cafe on Pomeroy right here. There's no little bungalows left because one, we have this big hotel and we have a lot of retail shopping. And then this goes right down, showing how walkable this is. So look, you can go out and you can walk on the pier. You can go out and you can walk on these boardwalks that go all along Pismo Beach. So if you're really looking for that walkable downtown feel, busy downtown feel, then this area is for you. Now, you do want to keep in mind that there's a lot of seasonal traffic here. It gets super busy during our festivals and especially during the summertime. So we have Clam Festival, we have different activities going on like car show weekend, and it gets really, really busy and congested. Parking is challenging. So there we go. That's life in downtown Pismo Beach. Hit that subscribe button and comment. What town do you want to see next? Hit me up, call, text, or email if you have any questions about Central Coast living.